up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dynasty Queens. I'm your host, Pamela Nicole, and I've got the beautiful
NiaJ over here, baby. Don't forget it.
Before we get started, guys, I do want to give a shout out to Social Media Blast Off, an official sponsor of Dynasty Queens. Social Media Blast Off is a great production. It's going to actually set your social media and get it to the next level. Whether you're an artist, music artist, recording artist, entrepreneur, the works, influencer, they've got you covered on TikTok, Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, the works. All you got to do to get started, go ahead and scan that QR code right here and save 30% today. Don't forget socialmediablastoff.net. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We have the beautiful Dana here today on the show. Miss Dana.
Ladies.
Hello, my dear. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, my name is Dana, also known as Dana K. My Instagram name is Dana Chicana. I have been a model probably for about the past 5, maybe 6 years.
Oh,
I've done a little bit of music videos and modeling, runway as well. Ooh. And I've also done some type of acting skits with Instagram comedians. So
very nice.
Touching a little bit of everything.
I love it. Versatile.
Now come on, y'all. Let's break the ice. We got some wine sitting here in front of us. Can we toast?
Absolutely.
Let's get to it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Love you, red wine,
Cheers.
ladies.
Yes.
Cheers. Let's do that. Okay.
It's good, right?
Right.
And this is actually the Roscato.
Okay.
You're sipping on today.
Right. So, Dana, how did you get your start in modeling?
I think I originally started out doing the skits first.
Oh, the skits. Talk about that. Yeah. I guess give us like the timeline, like how it all started.
Sure.
You getting into media and stuff, entertainment.
Probably in the year 2015. I started out. I was an Instagram comedian named Got You Cracking the Fuck Up. He actually reached out to me in regards to working with him for like skits, which are like little short videos that they post on Instagram with comedy, Yeah. So I contacted him, and then we actually did a lot of work together for about a year. I'm probably in about 4, maybe 5 skits with him. Nice. And it was a lot of fun. After that, I was contacted by, I want to say, Bandit the Rapper, who is a Philly rap artist. Okay. And he wanted me to be in his music video. So I worked with him. We actually did 2 music videos together, which were awesome. Basement Party was one. And then I can't really remember the name of the first one, but if you search him, you'll find it on there.
Oh, that's what's up.
And then going forward, I think I took a little bit of a break for about a year, and then I started back up again with music videos. So the first actual music video I did after my break was with Goods the Animal. So he's a battle rapper from New York.
Oh, nice.
And they were looking for like a video girl, and they how they post it on Instagram to say, all right, if you want to be in this video, DM us.
Right.
So I considered it, but I still hit him up anyway. And he was like, he told me, well, all right, well, it would be between you and 2 other girls. And I guess they kind of have to tell you that.
Yeah.
So he told me that. And then they made the decision in less than an hour.
Okay.
Took care of travel, hotel and everything for me to come to New York.
Awesome.
And we shot the video. It was Ghost, actually. It's called Ghost. It was his first single off his EP. His first EP, too. So,
nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of firsts. It was great working with him. That video was very successful. So definitely check that out, guys.
For sure.
Goods the Animal, Ghost. It's on, I believe it's on YouTube. You can search it there.
Cool.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, and I just kept going from there. Sean Vegas, who's also a Philly rapper. He's actually very talented, too. Did a music video with him. It was beautiful. Came out great. Did a lot of work. So yes.
I love that. I love that.
Kept it working.
So tell us a little bit about your background. Are you actually from Philadelphia?
Yes, I am from the section of, I guess they would call Uptown. Okay. Around like 65th and Ogons. Grew up with everyone around 77th and Ogons. So Uptown is definitely my hood. I was born and raised.
Okay.
In Philly.
Nice.
Yes.
Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yes.
That's cool. Okay, so with that being said, you transitioned from the music videos. How'd you get into like the actual, like I guess the modeling side
So
of it?
interestingly enough, I did work with a woman who was looking for, I guess she was like a scout, but she had her own like modeling, like I guess you would consider it a company. It was very small, but I did my first runway with her actually.
Nice.
And it was awesome. But we did some other like photo shoots and work, but things had fell apart with her company and I guess the people that she was working with. So a lot of that work didn't get published, which was really
that's
unfortunate. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But so then fast forward a few years to that, I met Fred, who is head of Dynasty Modeling, and we started working together. I did photo shoots. I think I did also a music video with a cousin of his who's also another, I think he's from Philly, another Philly rapper. And then going forward, we just did a lot of photo shoots, signed some contracts with different companies. So I've really just been working nonstop.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it too.
Yes. She's about her bag and she's trying to work.
Oh,
Okay?
Cheers to that.
Yes.
Cheers to the bag. Come on.
Yes. And the hustle, baby.
Cheers to the bag.
Okay. You can't complain, right? Booked and
Ever.
busy.
Booked and busy, baby.
For sure.
So what are some of your hobbies, girl? What do you like to do for fun?
I am such a tomboy, believe it or not.
yeah?
Like growing up, I wasn't really into makeup and girly stuff, so it's so funny that I am now. But I love sports, so
nice.
I love bowling. I love to go bowling. I'm very competitive, which is it's scary a little bit. 'Cause you would never think when you look at me, and then I'm out there and I'm like, ha! You thought you were gonna win, but I'm terrible.
Right.
But I love reading. I used to do a little bit of writing. I'm starting to get back up into that as well.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Wonderful.
I love writing poetry, music, just all different types of things.
Okay.
I'm a nature girl too. So
I'm here for
those,
it. Yes.
those being outside in the park, laying on a blanket with some wine and just,
Right.
soaking that sun in. I love doing stuff like that.
Awesome.
Movies, just really anything that's fun.
Right.
You know?
You just
There
like
you
to have a
go.
good time.
I do. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love it.
Cool.
Love it.
So, with that being said, you being here, born and raised in Philadelphia.
Yes.
Have you done any modeling work outside of the state?
No.
You haven't
Actually,
yet?
I think everyone that I've worked with has been in the
here
city of
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Okay.
Yes.
It's been localized.
Yes.
Okay. Is there like a big name that you want to work with, like maybe a famous rapper or a video that you want to be in?
Sure.
Okay. Who are some people you want to work with?
So, Lil Durk. I would
Okay.
actually absolutely love to work with him. I would love to be in one of his videos, maybe even more than one,
Yes.
So whenever he's ready, let's go. Moneybagg Yo, surprisingly. I don't know why. I love him as an artist, and I feel like he comes up with a lot of creative ideas. So I would actually love working with him as well.
Nice.
I'm also interested in working with any other Philly artists, maybe even some that are up and coming or that their names are starting to, they're being more noticeable.
Yeah.
So, because I'm all with networking. Like,
Of
I feel like,
yeah.
both parties can benefit from that. So it's, and I'm all for supporting Philly too. I understand that
Yes,
hustle,
ma'am.
like, growing up in the city and how hard it is if you don't have support.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm all for, working with anybody that's up and coming and their name is starting to become noticeable and you want to put yourself out there more because I do have a pretty good following, but also have important people following me as well.
And that's
with a lot of
important.
connections.
Right.
So those people. Yes.
You know what I could see her doing? I could see you as a wildin' out girl. Like,
Oh my God, I would love that.
I can see you as a wildin' out girl.
I thought about that stuff. Like, oh, those girls are so pretty. Like, sitting up there. I would absolutely
You
do
giving
that.
me wildin' out girl vibes, baby.
Oh, yeah. I'm so down for that. So, Nick.
Okay. Right.
Nick, and let's go.
She's like,
I'm
here
ready.
it is. I'm ready to work.
She hot and ready,
Yes.
Little Caesar style, you know.
Okay. So, right.
No, it's my
So
saying.
I like how she said that she's willing to work with, a lot of, not just the big names. She mentioned like the Little Durks and the Moneybagg Yos, but she's also willing to work with up and coming artists. So
yeah, for sure.
That shows a lot about, who you are as a person. You're not getting too, big headed in the industry. You're still willing to,
for sure.
Right.
Look out for others as well.
Absolutely. We
Right.
got to have other people's backs.
Right.
Or each other's backs because like I said, we all need that support. So,
right. But I'm sure as long as the coin is there.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. That's an important part of it.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any pets or anything?
I do. Well, I mean, I don't claim it as mine. I probably shouldn't. I probably should, but I don't. My daughter actually has a dog. It's a Pomeranian. We call her Chi-Chi.
Okay.
She's a little bit on the older side, but you know, and a little evil sometimes. But she's so pretty. She's really pretty dog. So, and then my one other daughter has a cat. I claim them as theirs because I already have the responsibility of the kids. I don't want extra.
Oh yeah,
right, that's
so those are your right. Those exactly.
That's your grandpuppies,
right?
There you go, your grandpuppies.
And she actually named him Buddy. So we have a cat named Buddy. He's only a year old, but he's cool. I'm not a cat person, but we get along. So
you can
relate to that.
all the time.
We get along.
Yeah. So you mentioned you have daughters. How old are your daughters?
14, 18, and 7.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So the 18-year-old, maybe even the 14, have they said, "Mommy, I want to get into modeling or get into, the industry"?
Well, not the 18-year-old. She, she's in college. She goes to Penn State. So she's focusing on that.
Right.
Maybe my 14-year-old, but she's in music. She's in music.
Okay.
She plays the guitar. She plays ukulele.
Oh.
She writes music, and she can sing as well.
Ooh.
So I could see her maybe wanting to lean more towards that besides the modeling.
That's amazing.
And then my 7-year-old daughter, what did she say? She said something crazy. She maybe acting.
Okay.
But she actually can sing.
Really?
Like she can
wow.
sing. I hear her singing sometimes. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, though they don't really mention maybe the 14-year-old if anybody would want to. She's very slim, very tall, pretty.
She's got
So
that.
she could do that
look.
She has that
Got that
look.
look.
She
Yeah.
has the look.
I
So
love that.
if any of them, it would probably be her.
Gotcha. So you just said some stuff that's so relatable to me. I also have a 14-year-old and a 7-year-old
cool.
girl.
What? That's so crazy.
Yes, girl. So how is it juggling your modeling career and being a mom?
Girl, it's a lot of work. It is not easy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I literally do most of it on my own.
Oh, yeah.
So it is not easy. But it's not like the worst thing in the world either.
Right, right.
I love them to death. So it's fun because they all have different personalities, you know. So it's like, that's fun for me. And then they make me very proud. They're very, very intelligent. Straight A students.
Oh, wonderful.
The 7-year-old, she's AB, but she's in first grade, so she's
right.
working her way up, right?
We don't count it at that age,
But it's a lot of work, but I don't know. It's just something that's and it's not for everybody, but it really is in you. Like if you're meant to be that person that can juggle all that, you're going to do it effortlessly every day with no second thought about it. And you might be tired some days, but
you still
it's still going to get done because you're the type of person to make sure it's going to get done.
Right. I hear
Love
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over here, Dana juggling the motherhood,
Man,
the
listen.
modeling and motherhood.
modeling mother. I
Sheesh,
love
listen,
that.
oh, I like that.
Right.
I gotta use that.
So what words of advice, I guess, if your 14-year-old decides that she does want to get into it, what would you tell her, like, to be leery of, be cautious of, look out for,
Because it's hard trying to mentally stay on the goals that you have if you want to be a model, because there's so much comparison out there.
Yes.
Like there's so many different types of models, body shapes and everything, and not everybody fits runway and then fits music video vixen or something like that. So I would definitely tell her to just try to stay true to herself as much as she can. Like if whoever you are, stay who you are. You do have to alter some things and compromise, because you can't, say, oh, I'm just going to be this person and they have to accept it or not and expect somebody to work with you. It doesn't work like that. There is compromise. So, just to try to stay true to who she is and remember why she's doing it. Yeah. If it's for you, if it's a goal that you want to accomplish, if there's somewhere in your life you're trying to get to, keep focusing on that.
Right.
And don't let, the hecticness of the modeling industry, which is, it's a lot. Don't let that consume you so much that you forget why you're doing it and then you want to give up.
Yeah.
So
Amen to
yeah,
that.
staying focused basically.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Mhm.
for sure.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? So have you done any traveling, just, personal traveling?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where's the last place you've been?
Love to travel. Recently just to Atlanta.
Okay.
That's
Which is
where I
one
live.
that's like my second home, girl. I love
Ah.
Atlanta. I love that city. But I have traveled to Jamaica, Dominican
Ooh.
Republic, Mexico a few times. I've actually been to South Africa.
Oh, how
tell us
fun.
about that.
Yeah.
So I went when I was like 14 and it was 8th grade. I just graduated. And there was a program called People to People. And it was based off of children like who had really good grades and were doing great academically
nice.
in school.
Yeah.
And I actually found out about it like last minute. Like my best friends were going and they were talking about it. And I'm like, well, what's that? So then I found out about it and I go to the, school counselor and I found out everything that I need. And I was able to make it happen in like 3 months. I had to write an essay and do all these things, but it was great. We spent about 2 weeks down there.
Wow.
So beautiful. It was just such a wonderful experience. South Africa is awesome.
Tell us about because that's the whole the culture.
Yeah, seriously.
Because I don't know. I mean, I know a few things about South Africa. Like I've seen Serafina, the movie, and I've seen, remember that Disney movie Color of Friendship back in the day?
Yeah.
So I mean, besides that, and besides Nelson
exactly.
Mandela, I don't know much about South Africa, but I would love to go as well.
Exactly.
So what's some of what did you experience? I know you're only 14, but what did you experience?
Oh, I didn't forget it though.
Right.
So we went to Johannesburg. That was the first city we landed in, and we stayed there. They had us moving around. We had a really good itinerary. So we went there. So where you would see like the white South Africans, because that's what they are. There's the white and then there's the black. They were very friendly. We went to different restaurants, had different foods. I tried different things, which I wasn't afraid to do. Those things I don't really like, so I'll never do it again. But, I just like having that experience. Yeah. And then they actually took us to tribes, like actual tribes. Man, and I make this joke, like, I'm pretty sure I'm married to somebody right now.
Wow.
They did like this whole ceremony. Oh. Like, it was very.
Oh, wow.
Yes, girl. Like, around a fire and everything. I promise you. It was.
Okay.
I was like, are we getting married? Like, it was just so crazy. And then we, they fed us the foods that they make in those tribes. So we were literally watching them chop up the beef and cook it on rock and everything. Like, it was crazy, but it was so good. I'm like, where you get the spices from?
Make a grocery list.
So right. It was amazing. Like, I will never forget. I remember we were walking to the tribe through these the grasslands or whatever, and it was we were hearing all these different animals, and I'm like, what is that? Like, you just don't know if you're not from that region. So it was so interesting, but it was wonderful. It was wonderful. Right. Yeah, I'll never forget it.
What was a good cuisine, like your favorite dish that most Americans wouldn't be accustomed to?
What did they give us? Something good. Oh, you know what? We went to a restaurant. I don't even remember where this place was. I remember being on like a rail car or something, and it was lamb, and it was my first time trying lamb. And I'm not really a huge fan of it, but it was good. I think it was veal or something. Veal. Okay. And I had some type of rice dish next to it. None of the stuff we had was like American.
Yeah.
And it was really delicious. And I remember stopping on the side of the road when we were in like one of our buses at a McDonald's, right? So I'm like, there's a McDonald's. Back when I used to eat McDonald's, because I don't eat that crap no more. Definitely don't eat that crap no more. At all. But I remember it was a dirt road too. In the middle of this dirt road was a McDonald's.
Oh, wow.
We had like animals around, everything.
Okay, the whole safari in this.
Like, wait.
Right in the middle. Picture Big Mac.
That's what I got.
Meanwhile, there's an elephant and giraffe walking on the side.
You hear some noises.
Hopefully it wasn't a giraffe burger.
Not a giraffe burger.
I think we made that joke like a zebra burger or something.
Right. Ooh, no.
But I remember there being like vendors on the side of the road, and they were selling I bought some of the stuff too. It was like amber and some other type of rock. Fun. So I remember buying a lot of. If my lip is going to touch, he's like closer to I don't want it to touch it. So we go into the McDonald's, and I'm sitting there wondering, like, so what do they sell here?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's Africa.
Was
like,
it different? The menu was different?
So yeah, there were some things on there. I remember only being maybe 2 items on there that were different from America.
Oh, okay.
But I stuck towards the Big Mac. I had the Big Mac, and it was delicious. Like, I think I feel like maybe it tasted more like beef than it would in the States.
Than here,
so, yeah.
Probably had a real, like, grainy, like a real...
It was probably actually real beef.
Yeah. Okay, it was probably real meat. That's the thing. You're right.
Right.
That's probably real beef, because I don't know what they use here.
Right.
But and it was so good. It's crazy. I remember every little detail about that trip, and it was just so amazing.
That's when you know it's a good trip.
Oh my God! Yeah, you never forget it. Never forget it. Oh man, it was awesome. So yes.
So you seem really adventurous too. Just you have an adventurous spirit to you.
Yes.
So what is the most adventurous thing you've done so far?
Oh yeah. So when I was in Dominican Republic, they have the zip lines, right?
Yeah.
But their zip lines are all the way to the top of the earth. Okay. So we had to climb up this mountain. I still don't. I guess because I was like kind of tomboyish and I climbing rocks and crazy things like that. As a child, it didn't bother me so much. It was like really hot, but we had to climb this literal mountain. Like, I'm telling you, it was crazy, and it was on a slant, so it was like, it was not easy. I don't know, I still don't even know why I did that. Like, I'm thinking about, like, why would you do but so we get all the way to the top, and I mean, we're at the top, like, we are above the trees. Okay, this is how high up it was. Geez. We are above the trees, but I'm telling myself, this is why I'm here. That I'm here to experience this. I'm gonna do this. Like, we already up here. Let's go.
Right,
Pretty sure that cable is strong.
Yeah.
Like, so, and I remember seeing a couple people go and they get stuck and they start spinning.
Ooh.
And, oh my
like
God.
You know?
Right.
So
for us, but for like the tour guys, they already knew what to expect.
They know what to do.
They send someone out and just push it down or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think I definitely, oh my God.
In Vegas, though. I wasn't.
Yeah.
That's a control. That's
free
super
mind.
control.
Thousands and thousands of feet above the air.
It wasn't that, girl. I mean, kind of, sort of, but not what you're talking about.
Right, we was definitely above.
So did you, like,
in the clouds,
or how did your little zip line?
I went straight across. Of course, I screamed the whole way. But
yes,
I definitely. I didn't look down. They tell you don't look down, so I definitely. And the funny thing about it is, I'm afraid of heights.
Oh,
so I don't even know. I'm sitting there thinking about that. Like, if I would have looked down, I probably would have passed out or something.
Right.
Like, you know what? I'm definitely not supposed to be up this high, but I went all the way across, and then they caught me. But it was very invigorating. It really was.
Oh,
it really
awesome.
like is an adrenaline rush.
Yes, for
like
sure.
You get to the other side, you just like, you don't even think about how high up it is. You're just so amazed that you actually did that.
Right.
So yeah, that's definitely the most adventurous thing I've ever done. My God.
Yeah. And you're saying like the stairs were sloped and stuff. That seems
it was a dirt mountain. There were no stairs, so we had
Ooh, no help. It's just the earth.
We just had to get up there.
How long did it take to get up?
A while.
Oh my God.
What's a while? Like
it was a part of
like an excursion.
Probably like 45 minutes.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a part of an excursion.
So that was a workout plus
exactly.
Right.
Everything.
Ooh, my gosh. Coming down was easier. I think we had an easier way to come down. But,
yeah.
It was insane. It was insane.
Well, you seem like she said, like an adventurous person.
Yeah.
Let our viewers know something that they may not know about Dana. It can be anything.
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot
that
I'm willing to share. Well,
tell us about you, girl.
Yes,
what you
do?
So I actually sing. I was in a choir in like 3rd grade.
Okay.
And then going forward, I just kept doing it. It was just like a hobby for me.
Yeah.
But I guess when I was younger, my mom wanted me to be in a choir because I could sing.
Yeah.
So I can sing.
Okay, well, go ahead.
No, and I know she's good.
No. You put yourself on the spot.
I don't even know what to sing.
Girl, you better sing something.
I mean, I want to hear. I'm intrigued.
I don't even know what to sing.
The floor is yours.
Wait, where's my phone? Wait, I gotta.
You guys, here's the exclusive from Dana. She's about to break us off with a little bit of her vocal range. Let's go, Dana.
Gosh, what should I sing? God, God, oh, why do I get like?
Who's your favorite artist?
Yeah,
Let's
I
start
have
there.
so many. Like I like a lot of old school artists.
Okay,
so.
well,
Okay, so yeah, same. Shoot, we might chime in too.
Right,
Look,
exactly. 'Cause you
no,
sing as
look.
well.
Oh,
So
yes.
let's do it.
All right. Wait, you gonna sing with me? Oh, that'd be great.
Well, you got to start off.
I know.
This your limelight. Yeah.
Yeah, this is your moment, boo.
Oh goodness. Okay, I'm trying to think of one of my favorites. Oh, oh my God, that's my fault. I should have, because I being put on the spot.
Now
is
you
worse.
should know.
Oh goodness. All right, I love Mariah Carey.
Oh,
So
girl. High five.
let's do it.
That's
go.
our favorite. I love her too.
I love
Yes.
Mariah Carey.
So what song you gonna sing for us?
Goodness,
Or
I'm
for the viewers?
thinking. What song do I want to sing of Mariah?
Now I'm even more intrigued.
Okay.
Don't you?
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Good. Think of a song. Think of any Mariah Carey song.
You know Vision of Love?
Wow, you just took it out my head.
Okay.
Ah,
I'm
love
a
it.
Oh my
mind reader. I'm a
God.
mind reader, boo.
I was just thinking Vision of Love.
Go ahead.
But I don't remember the words exactly. I don't remember how it starts.
We'll sing a Mariah song, you know.
Yeah.
I know them all,
It's
but
like the hook. We belong together.
Yeah.
Something.
I was thinking that too.
Mhm.
Because I wanted to sound good. So when it comes out first, it needs to sound-
Right. No, I got
This
you.
is terrible. Wait, I need to
Sing.
sing. I know. I gotta. What's in my phone? My phone is over there. I'm not gonna move. I'll leave it.
I mean, I could treated me kind. We could start with Vision of Love. Treated me kind.
It's her thing. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then she helped me with the words. Now remember it. You treated me kind, sweet destiny, carrying me through desperation. Now I can't remember the words.
Hey.
Was
Waiting for me. You took so long till I believed. Now I can't remember. See?
Yes. Let's
Look,
go.
when it comes to the Dynasty Queens,
Gotta be ready.
You gotta be ready.
Little Caesar
Let's
style.
toast to that. Cause
Okay.
Hot and ready.
Hot and ready. That's the new motto. Look.
But yes, okay, so I do that. I'm a runner, like the
Okay.
song.
Okay.
No, I used to run track. So
Okay.
in 4th, 5th grade, I was in the Penn Relays.
Uh-huh.
And then for middle school, I kept running, I guess, just like in those types of events. And then high school, I started cross country track.
Oh, nice.
So I can run fast, I'm a sprinter, and I can run long distance.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
What else? Gymnastics.
Oh, a little bit of everything.
Oh, very athletic.
I literally
I
did
love.
everything. I played the flute.
Okay.
I played the piano.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I did, yeah,
Oh,
everything.
ma'am.
Like I can't really see it, but I have a tattoo. So this tattoo is a sign that I love music.
I love that.
And then initials
I love
of
that.
the people special to me around it.
Love
So
that.
yeah, so music is a big deal for me.
Big
So you
part.
gotta get up and do some flips. I'm just playing.
Flips is crazy.
Just kidding.
So I'm actually curious because we come here every so often. What's your favorite place to eat at here in Philly? Since you're born and
Ooh.
raised.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
So I'm not a major seafood eater. Like I don't like mussels and clams.
Okay.
And anything like that. But I actually love Ocean Prime. Like that's
Okay.
one of my it's not just the foods, the ambiance, like the scenery, the environment. It's so comforting and it's like sexy at the same time with them lights, and there's always good music playing. That's definitely one of my favorite places to eat in Philly.
Okay.
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
fancy.
Go-to dish at that restaurant.
So I always get the risotto. Risotto is
Okay.
definitely one of my
Yum.
favorite.
Yeah.
And most of the time I'll stick to fish like a salmon or
Okay.
a bass or just whatever they have.
Yeah.
Like one
for
of their,
sure.
yeah. So yeah, I like the
Okay.
salmon and then I'll get risotto.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe asparagus comes with that.
Oh,
Okay.
yummy.
Yeah.
And then we gotta
It's
pair it
so
with
good.
some
Yes.
wine.
Some wine.
And their cocktails are so delicious.
Ooh.
Like
Really?
they just, I can't remember the name of the one I get, but it's every time it's so good. Oh my gosh. So yeah, highly recommend that place. Not if you're allergic to seafood, but
Right.
Of course not.
but yeah, that's a beautiful place.
Okay.
Beautiful
That's what's up.
place.
That's what's
Nice.
up.
Mhm.
Now, where would I go for the best dessert in Philly? I'm a big dessert person, so.
I am too. Like to eat in?
Yeah.
Like dessert?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so I don't like Cheesecake Factory's food. Their food is horrific. I do not like their food.
I agree.
If you like it, it's cool, but their cheesecake and their desserts are absolutely delicious.
Yeah, agreed.
So
Agreed.
for dessert, yeah. Anything else?
Yeah.
No.
Plus, that menu that's way too much to have
it's
to
a lot.
sort through.
It's
Come on,
like
200 items on that
200
menu.
items.
Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. And they're not even good.
Right, that part.
You have
It's
a whole
not
bunch of
good.
nasty food. Like,
Yeah.
And you know what kills me too with that? All these other restaurants, they modified their menu for COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Not Cheesecake Factory.
right.
It's still 200 things on the menu. It's crazy.
I don't
No
I don't like their food. Their
At
dessert,
all.
yes, but food,
Okay. So we know that you've done excursions and you've, traveled to South Africa. You zip lining and stuff and eating antelope burgers
Right.
and whatnot. And
McDonald's.
you know, you're doing all this cool stuff. So what's something else that, we don't know about you or something you could tell, the viewers?
I don't know. So outside of modeling, I work in a medical field actually.
Oh,
so in medical administration.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
And so very, very intelligent. I'm like a super nerd.
Okay.
I love it. I'm here for
Yes,
it.
we are as
In
well.
school, I was skipped twice.
Okay.
They almost skipped me
Oh.
a third time, but my mom and the teachers kind of agreed to just like keep me
Just
where I
leave
was
you
at
where-
because I was
yeah.
doing
Yeah.
well. So just let her stay there.
Yeah.
I actually attended Catholic school for my first 2 years of high school.
I did too.
I went to St. Basil's Academy. I was so upset too because all my friends were going like other places,
Yeah.
and then my mom puts me in Catholic school.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why would you do this? I felt like it was the end of the world. I was like, why would you do this to me? So, I work in the medical field.
Nice.
And I've been doing that for over 10 years now.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
So
Very
that's
good.
the other job on top of being a mom and a mom.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Right.
Where you got to bring in the constant money, the consistent money.
Exactly.
So yeah,
Right.
I am a medical professional.
That's cool. I love that. Okay, I'm here for
She
it.
always
Yes.
essential worker over here.
Absolutely,
Essential.
absolutely.
So you seem like you're a fun person and a good time. What is a nice, chill, relaxed spot to,
Ooh.
just like a lounge or something,
Yeah,
or
just a vibe.
what's a vibe out here?
For chill.
And more of a turn up. What's like a good vibe spot and
Yeah.
then more like a turn up, like
So for sure, I know the turn up spot. So
it's like for sure I know the
because
turn up
I
spot, you
have
guys.
so many like promoter friends and bartender
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I only know these places because of
Because of
them.
them. Uh-huh.
But Chuck's Alibi, it's in Northeast Philly.
Okay.
It's right off of Cotman Avenue, and I forget the cross street. Rising Sun, is it? Yeah. They have and they remodeled it. It's absolutely gorgeous in there. Like it looks great.
Yeah.
So there's a front section of it that's more like a bar lounge.
Okay.
And it's still a good spot to go to. Maybe
Right.
that would probably be the more chill side if you want to have
Right,
like a
right.
chill
Yeah.
vibe.
Uh-huh.
On the other side is
okay.
where the club is, and
Ooh.
it's huge, and it's all these sections,
Yeah.
and beautiful long bar, and they definitely turn up in there.
Oh, man.
So if you want to like have a
Aw.
and it's the vibe gives some of the Atlanta
It was
like
Atlanta
clubs.
vibes.
Oh, that's what's
Okay.
up.
So
Yeah.
and, because it's so like big and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Uh-huh.
all
Right.
shiny in there, and
Yeah.
it's so
Right.
definitely that
Well,
place.
you don't have to take us one of these days.
Oh,
man.
girl,
You
yes.
take
I
us
wanna-
to go turn up
They
at-
would love for me to bring you girls. So
I want to experience this Atlanta vibe. So,
absolutely,
yes,
baby.
yes.
It's a movie every time.
That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
bingo right there.
Oh, yeah.
I love. I'm here
You
for it.
know,
Let's
you
go.
know you're gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah, for
I'm
sure,
here for it.
for sure.
So, let's talk music real quick. Favorite artist?
In R&B,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
let's start with
It's definitely
R&B.
Mariah for sure.
Okay,
Right.
It's
high
definitely
five
Mariah
again,
Carey.
girl. Yes.
It's definitely
Yes.
Mariah Carey. Absolutely.
And what about male?
Male rap artists, Dead, Biggie.
Okay.
Or it could be R&B too, or just all genres.
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah.
So like I guess Alive, because Biggie was my favorite.
Okay.
I think I was introduced into hip hop from listening to Biggie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I just felt like his music was relatable, you
Uh-huh.
know. So Biggie is still definitely my favorite rap artist. Alive, I liked I liked back in the day Jay-Z. I don't really care for the new Jay-Z, but I love back in the day Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt.
Jay-Z.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Some of the new music is a little different than from like when I grew up. So you have to be really talented, and your music has to catch my ear for me to really like you.
I agree.
I swear I'm a gangster. I don't know why. So I get in my gangster moods, and when I'm in the gangster moods, I want to hear Moneybagg Yo,
Okay.
Lil Durk.
Yeah.
They always make you feel like like you're a killer. Like, I don't want to be a killer, I swear, but it just makes you, I don't know, do something to you. So
It's like her inner gangsters.
Right.
Like, hey,
She's like, hey,
let's go.
I'm like,
I'm a thug inside.
I'm
Okay.
about to do this, I'm about to do that. Oh my God. Like a whole gangster.
Girl.
That's so funny.
But yeah. Like a lot of them. Tootsie. So he, I've been listening to some of his music lately,
Uh-huh.
and I kind of like it. I like the style.
Yeah.
I like it because it's different. He don't really
Yeah.
sound like everybody else in his genre.
For sure.
I like him. His
Yeah.
music's pretty good. I'm trying to think who else. There's a lot of them out there, man. It's a lot of
There
them.
are.
Off the wall.
Oh, I love me some Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is so talented musically. If you ever really listen to what he says, you're like,
yeah.
what?
For
And
sure.
he's very intelligent as well.
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
can relate to that. So
Yeah.
I can relate to his music.
Mhm.
So
Oh, yeah.
Lil Wayne, yeah.
What's your favorite Lil Wayne song?
Oh, the one he did with Eminem. Pick the World Up.
Oh,
Drop
okay.
the World.
Pick the
Yeah.
World Up. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one, I don't know why it touches me the way it does,
Mhm.
but that's probably one of my favorite ones from him.
Yeah.
And I of course, I love Eminem too.
Okay.
So yeah, that
Yeah.
one's
Marsha.
deep.
All right.
Mhm.
He was a beast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So you mentioned some artists that you like. Who is an artist that you would want to like have a one-on-one conversation with and pick their
Ooh.
brain?
That's a good question. I would have to separate it from male and female just
Okay.
because so I can get
Yeah,
a different
Sure.
aspect on what they've experienced as an artist.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why she comes to mind, but Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
Okay.
And why?
She's been in that in the music industry for a very
long
long
time.
time.
Over 30
And
years.
yes, and I know she's
Yeah.
experienced a lot and witnessed a lot. She went through her own struggles,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
she clearly rose above it.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I would just love to have that conversation with her, just have that mindset with her,
Yeah.
and
sure.
see what helped her get through those tough times.
She
you
seems
know,
like she'd be down to earth too. Like,
she
like
does.
an easy
She
person
does.
to
Right.
talk to.
Right. And then she
Yeah.
also seems like she's going to tell you like it is.
Right.
She's not going to
Exactly.
sugarcoat it, and she's not going to, hold back.
Yeah.
And
For
I
sure.
I
I
appreciate
think
a
so.
person like that for sure.
And that's Monet, so
Yeah.
I just love her. Oh my God.
Monet is
Oh
gonna
my
set you
God.
straight.
I freaking love her empowerment. So yeah, I would love to have a conversation with her. Male artists, I'm thinking, who's alive now? This is so weird, but Pharrell.
Oh, that is not
yes,
weird.
no,
at
no,
all.
no.
Because it's just an odd
Oh, wow.
person to think about.
Yeah.
Because if you ask that question to somebody else, you're going to think of some
Yeah.
like current or like not that he's not
No.
current, but you know what I mean, like one of the
Yeah.
younger guys.
Yeah, he's a brilliant
I
producer.
want to, because he's brilliant. Like
Yeah.
his ideas, he's super successful and he's super talented,
Indeed.
very creative.
Yeah.
I want to just be able to sit down and talk to him and like go over his ideas with him. Like I would love
For
to
sure.
work with him as
Yeah.
well. So listen,
He seems like he was never like too shy to like
Be
venture
himself.
out, be
Yeah.
himself,
Be
and try
different.
Right.
different things in
For
the
sure.
hip hop genre. So
Right.
I definitely can see why you would
oh
say
yeah,
that.
oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's
For
one of
real,
my
for
favorites
sure.
growing up.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
same.
yes, I love me some
Same.
Pharrell. Oh my gosh. So yes, a conversation with him. Yeah, that's what you be
So-
thinking about.
Right. Pick your brain, Pharrell.
We'll be in there.
Yes.
Neptunes and whatnot.
Right.
You know?
Yes,
You know?
I love them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely listen to them growing up. So
Okay.
yeah,
I
Pharrell
love.
for sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. And what about deceased?
Mm-hmm. That's a good one too.
That's a good question. Whitney.
Ooh.
I want to
Okay.
talk to Whitney.
Where would you start? What would be the first question you would ask Whitney Houston?
I I would like to know if she was comfortable enough, which I don't feel like she wouldn't be. But she did have that interview with Diane Sawyer and went off on her. So
you're right.
Okay.
You know, you gotta be careful how you.
That's that infamous
don't mention
interview.
that. Yeah.
You know.
But I guess. It was hilarious to us.
It
but
was.
Imagine being on the other end trying to ask her those questions,
Like,
and then oh my god,
Diane Sawyer was a G with
okay,
it.
look.
yes. Oh my god,
Man.
But I want to know, you know, where she separated her true self from the music industry. Like, when did that merge? I feel like that's what kind of changed her. And that's when, you know, she started getting into those deeper and darker things that weren't good for her.
Yeah.
She originally started out, you could tell the difference. Like,
Yeah,
she's
for
so
sure.
innocent and
Yes.
just, you know.
Yeah.
But
those early interviews of her.
Yeah,
She was
for
like
sure.
bright-eyed.
Right.
Yes, full of
And then
life and
later
just-
it was,
And I know the music industry can do that too, but I think that's one reason why I didn't want to do it. Like, I didn't want to. I remember a creepy story. I remember being in a studio when I was like 19, and it was some Philly producers. It was like 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I had worked with them before, and I listened to beats and da-da-da. And I don't know what was happening, but one day, I guess they were just trying to pull a prank on me or whatever.
Yeah.
And they had were pretending like they were evil and like they were demons and and they like scared the crap out of me so bad that I literally just was like, I didn't want to sing anymore. And at that time I was singing in the studio and I was recording and all that. So yeah. And then of course growing up you see how people change. You see
Oh yeah, for sure.
You can
For sure.
tell the difference when things start happening and changing with them. So it's crazy because I've had people ask me, would you ever, want to sing? And I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's
I
okay. We
don't
can do
think
karaoke though. We can do karaoke
Oh, I
next
love
time we
karaoke.
come.
Okay.
We can sing.
I'm perfect. So
Is there a
karaoke.
karaoke spot on here?
So Spiked Lounge actually has
Ooh.
karaoke, I believe, on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Oh,
And
fun.
it's very chill.
Yeah.
That of course you can sing whatever you want.
Oh, of course.
And
Of
then
course,
it's not like crowded or nothing crazy like that, so it makes it a really good environment for karaoke.
Oh, I'm
So
down.
Wednesday, Spike Lounge, it's on Frankfurt Avenue up in Northeast Philly.
Okay.
You
love
can
this.
that would be a good spot. So yeah, we definitely have to go, ladies. We'd have a
Yeah,
good time.
I'm
We'd have a
Next
great
time. We'll
time.
have to link with Dana. And
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm here for it. I'm
Absolutely.
here
We gotta have some fun.
I do have one more question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What would you tell your former self 10 years ago
Ooh, yeah.
that you know now that you didn't know 10 years ago?
Probably not to give up on myself. It's a few times I wanted to give up on this modeling thing. When you carry yourself differently, you don't necessarily present yourself as the type of model that everybody else is. And basically you're not 100% naked all the time and
Right.
doing crazy stuff. It's hard.
Yeah.
You have to it's put real work in. You can have a pretty face and a nice body, but they say sex sells, and a lot of times these other women are so much more willing to do what I just refuse.
Right. I hear
So it's hard. So just not to give up.
that. Yeah.
And stay focused. Staying focused is so
There we go.
important.
Yeah,
you
for
know.
sure.
So I would definitely tell myself that don't give up, girl. It's coming. It's coming.
I love that.
Don't give up.
There you guys have it. Dana had a lot of really poignant points and stuff to share.
Absolutely.
She's a cultured woman. She's been all over the world.
Oh yeah.
She's trying to chop it up with Whitney. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring Whitney back from the grave and find out where all went wrong. I love it.
Yes,
right.
She told us all the turn up spots.
Right,
And everything.
look.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Siri, just giving us everything. I'm here for it. I'm here for
I'm
it.
so here for it.
Absolutely.
We love to have guests like that who love to share and are not shy about, expressing who they are. So we really appreciate you.
Yes.
Dana.
Thank you so much, girl.
Thank you for having me. You ladies are so awesome. I love it.
The
I
nails
love
are
it.
popping too.
Thank
I love
you.
it.
Yours
Show them
too.
real quick.
Okay.
We gonna show the nails. Okay, period.
Yes.
All right, guys. So thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Dynasty,
Dynasty
Queens.
Queens.
Once again, your girl NiaJ signing off. And
Pamela Nicole.
until next time.
See ya.